So I wanted to invite you this week to an exercise that I'm carrying out, and it is expansion. A person generally feels the urge to contract when life closes in on them, when things are not going very smoothly or going very well. Their actual or natural urge is to contract. The proper thing to do is to expand in response to the contraction. Let me give you an understanding of this. Let's say things cost more at like the grocery store when you're going to get groceries. The idea is not to contract what you purchase, but expand your mind and say, okay, how can I make more money? How can I infiltrate the system so that it's not giving me a hard time to purchase? The idea is you outgrow or you outcreate that problem. So I wanted to invite you this week, because this is one of the themes of my week, to just think about things that you could have and think about things that you could not have or feel like you could not have, and get your mind around to a state or an amount of knowledge at which you could have this thing. Let me give you an example. Let's say I feel like I cannot have an iPhone 16 Pro Max, but I make myself able to have it by force and say, okay, cool. So here's a possible way that I could do it. If I could figure out how to X, Y, and Z, let's say, let me give maybe a crazy example. If I can find, or maybe it's sane actually now that I think about it, if I could find a person who deals in phones where this iPhone, they might be able to exchange it for $1,600 media package that extends maybe up to a year or over a year, then I could have an iPhone 16. You're forcing it into reality. You're making things that you can't have into things that you can have. If I wanted a Porsche, how would it be? Do you see? So I'm inviting you this week to increase your mental landscape. Increase the acreage of your mind. Because without it being in your mind, it cannot come into reality. The concept of a rocket which we're launching into space cannot come into reality without someone mentally like thinking it up and thinking about how to make that out of trees and dirt. The concept of Wi-Fi cannot come into reality without someone thinking of that and how to make it out of trees and dirt. So realize it's actually a mind thing, and that's the major ingredient. Switch off, Dammy.